Jennifer, thanks so much for being with us today. You and Niche Interiors and Changing Places have collaborated on a couple projects, really fantastic projects. But first, can you tell us a little bit about how you got into this business?
Yeah, Katie, thanks. I started Niche Interiors in 2007 with the goal of creating homes that are both healthy for the environment and for our clients. So we specialize in high-end residential projects, and our focus is on contemporary design and keeping the home sustainable and healthy.
Fantastic. So we were introduced through a marketing event, but really started working together when you were kind enough to refer us to a really fantastic client building an incredible new house on Telegraph Hill. And this is a fabulous shot of the living room that the Niche Interiors team created as a result of all of our work together. But I'm interested in hearing a little bit about how you felt the collaboration with Changing Places helped to prepare this product for you and this beautiful home for your installation. And really, why did you think of referring Changing Places to this client?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think when you're moving houses, it's such a complex thing. And I feel like we handle installing all the furniture and making sure everything, all the house itself, the paint, the window treatments, and the furniture is perfect and arrives in perfect condition. But there's the other aspect of that, which is all the belongings of the client, all their existing furniture, art collections, wine, treadmills, gym equipment, and having someone like Changing Places was key to making this a successful project because you were able to manage all the moving pieces. And I feel like that was a huge value. And our clients were able to leave, I think, for 4 days, and you guys took care of everything. And they came back to a house that was beautifully installed, unpacked, organized, and even with fresh towels and perfectly made beds, which what's better than that?
That's right. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the feedback that you both received for your own work on this project, but that the Changing Places team received for the work that we did, both on the front end at their current house and then at the new house prior to your installation?
Yeah, I got a lot of great feedback from our clients. I think one of the big things that stuck out to me and when they talked about their experience with Changing Places was your process for culling through and purging items of things that they just didn't need anymore. And it really does make sense to go through the existing items, and belongings and figure out what do I actually want and then only pay to move those items into the new house. And I think that was a really smart way of downsizing and a really good value add that you guys provided.
That's right. So on this project for you and your team, what do you think was one of the most memorable moments? Maybe in the installation or in the planning process? Something fun you can recall about this incredible project?
Well, for us, it was really tight. It was an 8,000 square foot house, and we had 2 days for our install. So it was all hands on deck. That's a big house to have, truckloads of furniture delivered for. So there was a lot of organization on our end and on your end, which I thought was a really great, because at the end of the day, if we're all communicating and talking, that makes for a much smoother process.
Sure.
So I remember at one point, the movers were coming in with a huge rug. Like 3 men were carrying it in, and I noticed that the floor in the living room was a little bit dusty, and so we just all grabbed Swiffers, and Calais was just the first one to pitch in. And I feel like that was one of the big things to me, was just the idea that it's teamwork and a collaborative, there's no one's above doing anything. It's all about the client and making them happy and making sure the job gets done.
Yeah,
and that was
that's
a huge
great.
deal.
So tell us what's in store for Niche Interiors in the next coming years.
Well, there's a lot of things happening right now. We're working on a really exciting project in Woodside, which should be done hopefully early spring next year. We're also working on a Napa vacation home, which has been a lot of fun.
That's great.
And we're also developing a rug line, so that should be coming out
Fantastic.
hopefully in the next 6 months. So.
And you were an award-winning company in 2015, thanks to Houzz, which is, of course, a fabulous website that designers and stagers all over the country use. So tell us how you earned those awards for both design and service.
The service part I do know, because I feel like our clients are all really happy, and we make sure, I know one of our internal goals is to make sure the clients, enjoy the process, and not only do they get a beautiful house, but they have fun getting to that point. So our clients are really happy with the service we provide, and then also the design aspect, I think, is based on how many people like your photos and how many people on Houzz are adding your images to their idea books. And I feel like that's great for us to know that our work is inspiring other
Yeah.
people around the country.
Well, that's fantastic. So most importantly, how do people reach Niche Interiors? How can they get in touch with you to talk about a design project?
You can email us at info@nicheinteriors.com, or you can give us a call at 415-749-0610. We're on house.com, and we also have a website, nicheinteriors.com, that has lots of samples of our work.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you,
us. It's
Katie.
such a pleasure and such a privilege.